Hello, this is Mrs. Slominski. This video is for my Violin 2 and Viola players for this year. Your part sometimes has the melody and a lot of times has a beautiful harmony part that goes along with that melody. We talked about a few of the special markings that are in this song. So underneath our first note of the song, we have MF. That stands for mezzo forte, which means to play medium loud. Most of the time we play medium loud, so I wouldn't really change much of what you do there. But if you go to that third line, where there's a bunch of D's at the beginning of the line, we have a P under that first note. That stands for the word piano, to play softly. How do we get softer on a string instrument? Instead of using a pretty long bow, I'm gonna use a little less bow. It could be a little bit lighter. So you can experiment and see, can I play a little lighter, a little shorter, still have a nice sound, but just be quieter. At the end of line 4, we have an F under that note where we have E, A, F sharp, D. That is forte, nice and strong and loud, so we can be heavy arm, use a lot of bow. Okay, those are all of the different dynamic markings, how loud or soft to be in here. For Old MacDonald, we just have mezzo forte kind of the whole way. At the end of the song, we have one other marking in here, RIT, R-I-T, underneath our bottom line. That means to slow down. I use the image of the Wheel of Fortune wheel, where they pull on the wheel, it gradually slows down to a stop. And that's what we do when we see the word RIT. So a gradual slowdown. You'll hear me do that. Okay, let's do it. The Violin 2 and Viola part. One last thing to just remember, we go the same rhythm as the melody, just slightly different notes sometimes. 1, 2, ready, go. Old MacDonald. Line F. Now remember, we talked about in class, those Old MacDonald 4 lines are gonna be our playing test for next week. You'll be playing either with 1 or 2 other people, so it's groups of 2 and 3, doing Old MacDonald and showing some concert readiness so that we can be really strong together. Well, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. Hey, one last thing I wanna show. If you, to say to any parents or guardians, when we play the Bridge to MacDonald's, we actually have 3 different parts that are happening at the same time. There's a Violin 1 part that has melody. There's a Violin 2 part the Violin 2 and Viola part, which does some harmony a lot of the time, a little bit of melody. And then there's a cello part that's totally different. So these 3 different parts will happen at the same time. It just sounds so cool and so pretty, our first piece like this. One last thing that we got to do today is play with my baton. So I was conducting the group, especially we were practicing how to do the ritardando together, how to slow down. Do, 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 do. Cool. So I'm planning to use my baton for as many songs in our spring showcase as possible. I'll also do some piano to keep certain songs together, but yeah, as much conducting as we can so we can play like the pros. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.